Samson was the strongest man in Israel, chosen by God to defeat the Philistines. His strength was legendary, unmatched by any other man. He could tear apart a lion with his bare hands and defeat entire armies single-handedly. But what was the source of this incredible power? It wasn't just his muscles or his fighting skills. No, Samson's strength came from a divine source. He was a Nazirite, dedicated to God from birth. His long hair was a symbol of his vow to God, a physical manifestation of his spiritual commitment. His secret, his long hair, a symbol of his vow to God. As long as his hair remained uncut, he retained his extraordinary strength. But this secret was not known to many. Samson's enemies, the Philistines, were desperate to find a way to defeat him. They knew they couldn't overpower him in battle, so they resorted to deceit and treachery. They needed to find out the source of his strength and exploit it, to God. But his enemies had a plan. They enlisted the help of a woman named Delilah, who was known for her beauty and cunning. Delilah was tasked with discovering Samson's secret and betraying him. Delilah used her charm and wit to get close to Samson. She pretended to love him, but her intentions were far from pure. She asked him, "Samson, tell me, what makes you so strong? Samson, tell me, what makes you so strong?" Samson, wary of her true intentions, decided to play along. He gave her false answers, misleading her each time. He told her that if he were bound with fresh bowstrings, he would lose his strength. But when the Philistines tried this, Samson easily broke free. 3 times, Samson tricked her. Each time, Delilah grew more frustrated and desperate. She pleaded with him, using every trick in the book to get him to reveal his secret. 3 times, Samson tricked her. But she kept asking, "If you love me, tell me the truth," she cried. Her persistence wore Samson down. He was torn between his love for Delilah and his duty to God. "If you love me, tell me the truth." At last, Samson gave in. He couldn't bear to see Delilah so distressed. He revealed his secret to her, saying, "It's my hair. If it's cut, I'll lose my strength." At last, Samson gave in. "So, it's my hair, Sat. If it's cut, I'll lose my strength." Delilah knew she had him. She waited until he was asleep, then called in the Philistines. They cut his hair, and Samson's strength left him. He awoke to find himself powerless, betrayed by the woman he loved. While he slept, Delilah had his hair cut. "No, my strength," Samson cried out, but it was too late. The Philistines captured him, blinded him, and threw him into prison. "No, my strength!" Blinded and imprisoned, Samson was brought to the Philistine temple to be humiliated. They mocked him, parading him around as a trophy of their victory. Samson was brought to the Philistine temple to be humiliated. But he prayed. In his darkest hour, Samson turned to God. "Lord, give me strength one last time," he prayed. God heard his plea and granted him the strength he needed. "Lord, give me strength one last time." Samson's story reminds us strength comes from God, not ourselves. With his renewed strength, Samson pushed against the pillars of the temple, causing it to collapse and killing himself along with many Philistines. His final act was one of sacrifice and redemption, not ourselves. Samson's life is a powerful reminder of the importance of faith and the dangers of betrayal. It teaches us that true strength comes from our connection to the divine, and that even in our weakest moments we can find redemption through faith. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more Bible stories.